Well, all right. So every once in a while, a company will send you a product, and then sometimes companies will send you a product for review. They'll send you just products just to test and try out. And if you feel inclined to go ahead and maybe make a video, they like that. But what I gotta tell you is that not every product that you get is something that I am going to recommend. Now, something like this right here, this is a Bluetooth speaker from the company TREBLAB, which is the same as what I've been using for headphones. And these are Bluetooth speakers, just similar to that one, just obviously, you know, not as big. But what I will say is that I won't go ahead and do a video on something unless it's something that I feel is worthy, because you need to think about this. Just like owning a company or owning a business, whatever you do, your name is behind what you put out there. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and if you're interested in seeing what's inside of this box right here from a company called TREBLAB, this is the FX100, but it's this company right here, which I also have the Z2 headphone, and like I said, that is what is on my ears, and that's what I've been using. Sometimes it takes a while to put a video out, and companies obviously need to know that too. Now, a few of you know I lost my hearing for a little bit, but what I will say is that I had this speaker out. I had my wife listen to it, and what I'll tell you is that she listens to a different type of music. The music that this speaker that's inside of this box played, the music that thing played, she said it sounded crisp. Now, obviously, if you try to play something that's got, you know, some punch to it, a little speaker like that's really not going to do it. That's when you're going to want a speaker like that, which is more inclined to play a little bit more bass. We're not talking like 8, 12, 15-inch subwoofers. We're talking a little speaker that'll give you some sound. I think they call them personal speakers. This is one of the speakers that so far I will recommend. The headphones, we're going to talk about those on another day. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and if you're interested in seeing what's inside that box, hold tight. So this company called, right here, you can see it. It's pronounced TREBLAB, which I think is kind of interesting because obviously treb, you would think as treble, and that makes you think of sound, and then lab. And this is their FX100 speaker. Now, I've actually had this for quite a while, and needing to have your ears in functioning like order does help. And I did have my wife help me a little bit. So inside the box, this is what you're going to find. It might be a little bit different just depending upon how things are going, but you get, looks like win a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. I don't know, like, how exactly that works. There is a QR code. It's under my thumb, so I don't know if that's like something that's scannable, so I'm not going to show you that. But anyways, this is their logo. The logo is actually backwards from the logo that's on their box, which is kind of a little bit funny. But inside this little box right here, you've got some accessories, and then inside of here is obviously the speaker. So right off on the face of this thing, it has a 3.5 input jack. So if you have, let's say, a phone and maybe or a device that doesn't have Bluetooth, you can hook up the 3.5 jack as an input device to go ahead and play sound through the speaker. Everything is all about Bluetooth, and I'm going to show you how quickly this sets up. So I've got my phone here, and what you're going to see, or what you should see, is in the top corner, once I connect this up, watch, the volume for the Bluetooth should come on here.
Bluetooth mode. Connected.
So you already got volume right there. So right away it connects, and obviously press and hold it for 4 seconds, power off. It also has modes. This Bluetooth speaker from TREBLAB actually has an FM mode. Now granted, inside the house, the FM doesn't really tune very well, I will say that. But who uses these speakers for FM mode anyway?
FM mode.
All right, I'm going to show you something. So it says
Bluetooth mode.
So now it's in Bluetooth mode. Now FM mode.
Connected.
The funny thing about that is in FM mode, it actually needs this little jack, and the reason why is because it uses this jack as an antenna. Little jack right here. We're going to connect it in. And not that many people listen to FM, but now that
in mode.
couldn't even hear what it said. So I'm going to double click that power button, which is going to bring it into FM mode.
FM mode.
All right.
Bluetooth mode.
Just you're gonna have to believe me
Connected.
because what happens, obviously, I don't want to get a hit on my channel for you know, having music playing that I would never listen to. But it does have a scan feature, and what you would do is you would do the scan feature, and after you did that, just pressing the up and down button would give you, it would play back. It would go to each channel that was in memory. Can you see what the channel is? No, you can't. And I don't believe that there is an app for that. Now, on the back side of this, or whatever, I want to say it's the back side because what's kind of cool is how this speaker sits. That was something that my wife had mentioned. She liked the fact that the speaker could sit at an angle because what it seemed to do is it seemed to project that volume like kind of like at you. So while she was cooking, she had the speaker going. And like I said, I'm not going to play the music that, you know, she had going, but it was, you know, from Pandora, connected up Bluetooth. I do have Epidemic Sound. So what I could do is I could play couple of songs from that. Also, there's a link in the description. So if you're interested in getting a percentage off, just use that link. I think that's how it works. Or maybe I'm the one that gets a percentage off. I don't know. All I'll say is the subscription to that Epidemic Sound has definitely been something that I use in all of my videos. I'm going to go back into the Epidemic Sound on here. Of course it died. So what I was going to do is show you the royalty-free music. Obviously, we connected to the speaker. Is I'm going to go ahead and click play, and then I'm going to show you that this button right here provides what's called bass boost. I think it's like almost like, I think it's similar to the loud button from some of the older stereos that I remember when I was a kid. Watch. Single click. Hear the difference? Now, I want to show you where the volume was on that. Was I doing the right thing? Yeah, I think I was. All right, so that was the media, because obviously it was coming through the speaker. I'm going to back out of there. You can see where it was. I'm going to click another song just to see if we get a different sound. This is Tiger Blood Jewel. Gold in Our Pockets. Took away the bass boost. Definitely tell the difference. Kind of enough of that, but what I want to do is I want to take the speaker, I'm going to put it over by my television, and I'm going to walk away and use the GoPro, or let the GoPro hear like at distance. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take this little TREBLAB thing here, going to stick it over here, and I'm going to have it angled just like it was. Now I'm going to walk away. I'm going to stand basically this far away. So you can go ahead, and I think I liked, let's find a different song here. So if I refresh this, it should find me a different song. And I don't think it did. Well, I'll do the Gold in My Pockets again. Same volume. Now I'm going to click up the volume. That little speaker. That's pretty loud. That's pretty loud. So at 35%, I should stop yelling. At 35% speaker volume, supposedly this radio will last 35 hours. So 35%, I'm not really sure how to figure that out on the graph. I guess you kind of have to, you know, do it in thirds, because it would kind of like be like that 35-ish kind of percent if you did the graph like in thirds. And the volume is actually pretty loud. And if you're using this like a personal speaker, if you're using this thing like a personal speaker, this thing is absolutely awesome. And yes, it actually does come with an owner's manual, which is pretty important because inside of this owner's manual, it's going to tell you how to be able to operate the features. Some features require like a double tap or a long press or whatever. Like powering it on, powering it off is obviously a long press, but it gives you a voice that basically tells you that, you know, things are connected, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm gonna hit the power button. 1, 2, 3.
Power on.
There you go.
Bluetooth mode.
And it connects to my phone like right away.
Connected.
See? Look at that. Automatic. I don't have 2 of these speakers, but there is a feature that this has. Now, my D-King D8 speakers also have this feature where you can connect 2 speakers up at the same time. Supposedly, with this speaker right here, if you have 2 of these will both act provided that you connect them together and you look inside the manual and figure out how to do it. It's pretty easy. I've used this in Jaguar. See, Jaguar right now actually has no radio. So I've been having, you know, that's why it's called Jaguar. Been having just a couple little electrical issues. I do believe it's the stereo itself is junk. Yeah. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and you can see we just did a quick review on the Bluetooth speaker from TREBLAB. And is this a product that I would recommend? To be honest with you, yeah, I actually would. So if you're interested in a little speaker like that, there'll be a link in the description where you can get a certain percentage off. I can't remember what the percentage is, but click that link. You'll get your percentage off. You can see it goes right there. That's the TREBLAB speaker. There is a thing that says save an extra 10%. I'm going to go ahead and click that. Go down to where it says enter a gift card or a coupon code. And that was, what the heck was it? RC Guy G15. G15 certified. Click apply. So you got a coupon savings of $7.80, and then you have a promotion applied of $11.70. You can't go wrong with that. And obviously there's tax, but $62.12. And I might make a buck or a penny or whatever off of any of the sales of the speaker. So anyways, like I always say, this is RC Guy Garage, and just get out there and rip it. As a matter of fact, get out there and rip a Bluetooth speaker from TREBLAB. Now that was just a little taste of the sound that this speaker can produce. Now, one of the things obviously that I don't know is how well the GoPro is picking it up. But what I can say is the sound that this thing is actually producing really does sound good. Now, this battery is a 7,000 milliamp battery. Now, you can also use this as a charging bank. And that is what's behind this door right here. So this is a kind of a semi-water resistant or waterproof door. And you can see right there what it says power bank. It does have the little DC out button. So obviously you can see when you press that button, it illuminates the battery strength. Now this thing is at 100% because obviously I just charged it. The output is right here, which is the power bank, and obviously the input, because I want to check right now to see if this thing provides, what kind of power this is going to provide for my phone. So I did is I went and grabbed my power cord for my phone, and I'll show you. So right now, Screen is black. You can see it's plugged in. What I'll do is I'll just click this button once. When you click it once, you'll see the power light come on, and you'll also see my phone should light up because it'll be receiving power. So there you go. So it does not fast charge, but that's all right. At least it provides a charge. Now, if you double click this button, watch. Double click and it shuts it off. I'm not sure if that made any sense to any of you, but it makes sense to me that this speaker right here, this little speaker from the company TREBLAB, is actually something that is pretty cool. This is RC Guy Garage, and like I always say, just get out there and rip it.